Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. We just talked to Monica, we just shared our poem with Monica, and she says apparently Sayori likes it. So now that raises a new question of who should I send this to next, Sayori or Yuri? I'm actually thinking I should go ahead and just go give it to Sayori at this point. Logic, at this point, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do Sayori, and then I'm going to do Yuri, and then Natsuki. Oh, that face. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Is it? Really? Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I had no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Is that something you should be laughing about? Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be even more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Wait. Oh, okay, never mind. Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. But I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Satoru poem. That's adorable. And that makes me feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. That giggle. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of a club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in a club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Satoru. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. I literally just said I'm bad at it too. Everyone's bad at their first one. Heck, my first story was a joke, so I don't blame anyone for taking that mindset. Even then, I still don't think I'm a great writer, but apparently I do pretty good with what few things I have written out. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I'd sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That last line is so random. I love it. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. I think it's fine. It tells me enough about her. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Sayori! Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. It was pretty good. I liked it. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. It does. Especially the I want breakfast line. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. For the third time in the history of my YouTube channel, I've called out something. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Yeah, I know that. I do that a lot, to be honest. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. I don't want to ever, like, try to narrate that giggle, because it's adorable enough, and I don't think I need to say it to ruin it. This is so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. The next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I can look forward to that. Alright, Yuri! Oh. She's deep in thought. Maybe. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. God, that... She's so cute! I forgot to start speaking. How does one forget to talk? You know what? I'm gonna let that slide because you're Yuri. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. I have that problem a lot of times. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. What do you ask? Just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my own voice? Yeah, yes you did. I'm pretty sure, because I saw the all caps. No, okay, that's not all caps. Never mind, you weren't yelling. Don't worry about it, you're good. Oh my god, she's so cute! I like her personality already. Like, it's really hard not to like any of these characters off the bat. Like, and I think I've mentioned this, I'm gonna mention this at least once, or at least twice an episode. At least for now, I think. If I had not seen this psychological horror tag on the Steam page, I would have been convinced this was like a normal slice of life romancy VN. It's kind of adorable right now. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Yeah! I am very much this way. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Okay, not that bit. I am very good at getting once I figure out my thoughts, I'm very good at keeping to them. This is extremely useful when I'm like helping somebody with a problem in like at class or something. But at the same time, you guys all know me for butchering language, especially English. You guys don't know much about the other languages that I know, and how I tend to butcher them. It's pretty funny. I think I've mentioned that one time on stream before. So, of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Well, you and I already forgot her name. Wow. I've already forgotten her name. It's not Sayori, it's the other one. Wow. Again, I'm still getting these names down, guys, so sorry about that. You guys know who I'm talking about. The one who, the first one that I've showed the poem to. I've already forgotten her name. I got it. Oh. I'll figure it out. I'll remember it sooner or later. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. That is kind of a cute smile she's got going on, though. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicker back. That's a very interesting one. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. It's cursive, I can read it. I write in cursive all the time. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read it. Did the game actually pay attention to that? Because that wasn't really... I don't think... I know it's a short poem, but I didn't think it paid attention to that. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I do. Satoru doesn't. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Oh. Nothing too dark. Come on, you can hit me with your darkest. I've written dark stories before, too. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Satoru. It's not. I must have totally missed the point. I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. I want to see if I can get this. I don't know if she's going to talk about it, but I want to see if I can figure it out. Something about glimmering light. That's a good one. Let me think about that. I want to kind of see if I can predict it. I'm probably being way too, like... What's the phrase? I'm really probably thinking too much of it, but I don't know. I just like it. Not really curiosity. The last light idea kind of gives me this, like, feeling of, like, it's kind of a down glance on the fact, like, one way I could see it is it's a down glance on, like, oh, you're the one more left to fall. Like, it's a depressing kind of thing. Just one more and everything's gone. Everything will have fallen to it. But the other thing is, the other way I could see it is, there's one light left. It's the bastion of light. Well, that kind of stuff. I'm probably being way too into this, but I don't mind it. It's actually kind of nice. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Oh yeah, that bit too. I forgot about the second half of the poem. And soon to be left with nothing. Oh, so you went the depressing side of it. Okay. That's a little more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? Should I show it to Natsuki? The chair? The locker? Natsuki? Or Natsuki's collection in the closet? I'm gonna go with Natsuki. Hi, Natsuki. How are the twin tails? I'm pretty sure those are twin tails, because I see the little ribbons there. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotion. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? No? Preferably not, but honestly, I don't think you'll be able to do that. I'll pass. Classic tsundere face there. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I like how the music changed to kind of be a little more childish. It's kind of... It gives me kind of a weird feeling, like the sense of limit. It's like people are known for only certain things, or an object is known for only certain things, but it cannot do anything else. Or it's either that or it's special. Meaning that there's one thing that is always good at. Horses are always great for racing. Humans are always good at trying. I don't know. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I mean, I'm gonna say this for every one of them. I kind of do like that one. At least it was kind of... If I could see a theme behind it, or at least some version of a theme, then I do like it. Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well... Man, she's a complete tsundere. Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style would make your message any less valid. Oh, your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. The idea of limits. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. Oh wow, that's a very cynical view of that. Wow. Okay, that's not the way I was going with that. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. Good. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Even if it's just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica, that's her name, are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Knowing you're limited by something, yep. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Did these two not get along well? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh boy. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Oh boy, here we go. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. No, you generally want to hear it from both. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Satoru did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. No. Sayori liked my poem too, you know. Oh boy, I'm not gonna have to choose between these two, am I? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. This music. Eh? That's not what I... gosh, you're just... Natsuki, why do you do this? Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Satoru appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh, here we go. Oh boy, you throw a guy into the mix of a club, this is what happens. I'm kidding. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Don't bring this on me. Do not ask me. Girls, please, no. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? But you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Satoru started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned toward me as if they noticed I was standing there. Oh yeah, here we go. They're bringing me into this. Satoru, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Then you should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. No, that is not true. Help me explain that to her, Satoru. Wait. There's a reason why we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Satoru? I actually do. But that's not the reason why I like poems to be more wordy. Well, do I have to choose? I feel like I'm gonna have to choose. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori! Oh god, I'm already into this kind of decision stuff now. Oh boy. Simplicity is nice. And simplicity, but the problem, the downfall of simplicity is the fact that it can be very narrow in terms of its interpretation. Which is fine. If people want writing to be that way, it's fine. When I like things more complex and more convoluted, it's not only does it have its one meaning, but it can inspire several others. It's kind of the reason why art can be complex and simple at the same time. It doesn't necessarily need to be writing. I mean, writing is an art as much as painting is an art. Everything has their own different forms. So honestly, I am more involved with Yuri here than I am with Natsuki. So I'm gonna go with my actual like what I would choose in these scenarios. Oh boy, here we go. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple and refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. See, I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defined only because she can't handle the pressure. I I ended up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sadly, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it into the trash. Alright, that's a little unnecessary, Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me right now. No, Yuri... How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well... Alright, I believe you. Thanks, Satoru. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you I'm thankful to have you a part of this club. Yeah, okay, I read that. I was just reading it wrong. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about... wait. Oh. About, the so-called boobs growing a little bit upon me joining the club. I would never do anything so shameful. Oh, like Pat? Wait, what? So, what thing did Natsuki say? Why did I ask that? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Satoru, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you've learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do my a little better... Wait. That means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded to myself with newfound determination. Satoru, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. I giggle. Sayori beams at me. Surely it's been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Alright, so that'll be the end of this episode. That was very interesting with the poems thing, although I did get a little out of hand with Natsuki and Yuri there. But, yeah. I really like doing that kind of stuff, even in real life. Like, I do that with animations and modeling and various things that I do. Okay, well, you guys all know the modeling. You guys have seen me do that enough on this channel. Although, I need to get back into that. It's just I've been so busy lately. But, anyway, it is very good to do that kind of stuff because it does help you, constructive criticism is the best form of criticism. And even if it's positive or negative, it's still very useful to get. And it's something that I value every time anyone is willing to give it to me. So I'm always happy with that kind of stuff. So I really did like that kind of segment. But I am still worried about when the so-called psychological horror is going to come in. I don't know how or when. And that's what bothers me the most about this novel so far. But might as well enjoy the lightheartedness while I can, I guess I should say. So, anyway guys, that'll be it. I hope you guys are enjoying the series as much as I am so far, surprisingly. So, anyway, look forward to more, and I will see all you guys in the next live stream or video that I do. Until then, I will see all you guys later.